Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going to look at a Trailhead challenge. Get started with Apex. So let's look at the challenge. So we have to create an Apex class with a method which returns a list of strings. Let's launch a Trailhead playground. Click on the gear icon and click on Developer Console. Now we need to create a new Apex class. So click on File, click on New and click on Apex class. The name should be string array test. Copy this and paste it here. Click on OK. Now we have created a class and now we have to create a static method generate string array. So copy this. So create the method public static and the return type of this method should be a list of strings. So return type after static list of strings. And this method should accept an incoming integer as a parameter. So the parameter for this method will be an integer variable. I'm going to name it num, which will denote the number of returned strings. As this method should return a list of strings and each output should be of the form test of n, where n will be starting from 0 till n. So let's use a for loop for that. So before generating our output, let's create our output list. I'm going to name it output is equal to new list of strings. Now let's use a for loop. Now let's add into the output list in this format test of n. So let's hardcode test. So output dot add print test, give a space and concatenate with the variable I. So I will start from 0 until n. So test of 0, test of 1 will all be added inside this. And now we can add a debug statement to see the output. And finally, we have to return something, right? And finally, outside the for loop, you have to return the list that is output. So return output. So here I have to use single quotes instead of double quotes. Now let's save it. Now let's execute this Apex class and this particular method. So go to debug, open execute anonymous window. Now we have to call the Apex class string array test dot. Now call the Apex method generate string array, and now we have to place the num variable, which is an integer. I'm going to give 4 and give semicolon. Now let's click on execute. Now this is our log. Double click on it and click on debug only, and here you can see test0, test1, test2, test3 has been displayed in the required format. Now let's check the challenge. There you have it, our assessment is complete. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.